Hey ladies and gents, and welcome to my demo review 1 year on. And what we're going to be doing is comparing the demo to the full game with the latest data pack 8 installed. So a lot of people raved about the demo at the time, myself included. And when the full game was released with no data packs, a lot of people, myself included again, were disappointed with the game. I was actually surprised that the demo was actually very close to data pack 8 in terms of the way it felt. Only when you sort of played it for a sustained period of time, you sort of began to notice the changes, which is what I'm going to point out now. Initially, I think I was most shocked that the demo didn't feel that much more responsive than data pack 8. I'll touch on the two biggest factors that still make the demo slightly better than the full game before I go into the criticisms of the demo. The two biggest ones for me were the awareness, so players knowing where the ball is. And if we look at this clip here, we can see that Lingard actually controls this ball, and I guarantee you he would never control that ball in data pack 8. To be honest, he probably struggled to control that ball in real life. But in data pack 8, very few players will be able to control the ball like that. The other biggest change, and the one I miss the most, is all to do with the tackling system. When you hold X in data pack 8, or any of the data packs since the game's been released, you can more or less win the ball just by charging in like a bloody ball in a china shop and just ram into players. But here, you can see I held my press down and completely wiped out Aubameyang, free kick to Arsenal. And because of that tackling system, I believe that's why you get more free kicks in the demo. In one 5-minute match, I had 5 free kicks. The AI felt far more aggressive as well, pushing high up the pitch. And that's played into my hands because you could actually use the finesse dribble just to maneuver around players. And the finesse dribble is so much better to use in the demo than it is the full game. But the full game has closed that gap. It's not as bad as it used to be, and it's still a useful tool. I think a lot of people sort of miss the ability just to absolutely burst past opponents and out-sprint them like you're seeing here. And the pace in the demo was so overpowering, you could just literally run from one end of the pitch to the other and get a shot off on goal, and no one could catch you. I do see a lot of complaints about fast strikers being caught by slow defenders, but that's because you've got the ball. And if you don't have that mechanic on, what you'll find is people pass out to the wing and just run down the touchline until they get to the corner flag. So you have to have some sort of mechanic to stop people doing that. I personally believe the pace was too overpowered in the demo. However, the demo wasn't perfect, and one of the things I really disliked was the overreactive goalkeepers and the amount of times they used to parry. They just used to frequently produce awkward saves where they just hang in the air for a few seconds or punch the ball for a throw-in. The big question is, would I take the demo gameplay over data pack 8 gameplay? And I would. Simply for the tackling and fouling system and the fact that Ashley Young was at Manchester United during that time. But I think in 3 5-minute games I had more fouls than I've had in an entire Master League. Yes, the goalkeepers are a little bit awkward with their saves and the speed is perhaps a little overpowered, but I would absolutely substitute those for the increased awareness, this tackling system, the AI being far more aggressive, the finesse dribble being a little bit more effective. Yeah, I think I would make that sacrifice and I would go straight back to the demo gameplay if I could. That's all from me, ladies and gents. Thank you for joining me. I look forward to seeing you in my future videos. Thanks a lot, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.